If you've ever bought a laptop and then immediately thought, wait, why does this feel slower than I expected? You're not alone. In 2026, laptops are more powerful than ever, but people are still making the same buying mistakes they were making years ago. Not because they're careless, but because some laptop myths just refuse to die. Today, we're breaking down 8 laptop myths people still believe in 2026. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what actually matters and what's just marketing noise. No brand loyalty, no tech flexing, just real advice that saves you money. Let's get into it. The first myth is probably the most common one I still hear. A lot of people believe that more RAM automatically means a faster laptop. So they see 32 gigabytes of RAM on a spec sheet and assume it must be insanely fast. But here's the reality. RAM doesn't magically make a slow laptop fast. RAM helps when you're multitasking, lots of tabs, apps, and heavy workloads running at the same time. But if the processor is weak or the storage is slow, extra RAM just sits there, doing nothing. For most people in 2026, 16 gigabytes is the sweet spot. It's enough for work, browsing, meetings, and even some creative tasks. Going beyond that only makes sense if your work actually demands it. Otherwise, you're paying for numbers, not performance. Now let's talk about another myth that costs people a lot of money. Many still believe you need a gaming laptop to do serious work. And yes, gaming laptops are powerful, but they're also heavy, loud, and often have terrible battery life. If your main job is emails, documents, coding, spreadsheets, video calls, or general productivity, a gaming laptop is usually overkill. You're paying for a dedicated GPU you barely use, dealing with fans that sound like a jet engine, and carrying around a brick in your backpack. In 2026, productivity laptops are more than powerful enough for most professional tasks. And they're quieter, lighter, and last longer on battery. Power isn't the same thing as suitability. Another myth that just refuses to disappear is the idea that Intel is always better than AMD. That used to be true years ago. It's not true anymore. In 2026, both Intel and AMD make excellent processors, and which one is better depends entirely on what you're doing. Some workloads favor Intel's single-core performance. Others benefit from AMD's efficiency and multi-core strength. Blindly choosing a brand instead of comparing real performance is one of the easiest ways to make a bad purchase. Your workflow matters more than the logo on the laptop. Here's another one that sounds logical, but isn't always true. Bigger screen equals better productivity. At first glance, it makes sense. More screen space should mean more room to work, right? But in reality, resolution, brightness, and scaling matter far more than screen size alone. A sharp 14-inch display with good resolution can feel more productive than a blurry 17-inch screen with poor brightness. And for many people, pairing a laptop with an external monitor is a much better solution than carrying a huge laptop everywhere. In 2026, smart setups focus on flexibility, not just size. Next myth: ultra-thin laptops are weak. This one is very outdated, but people still believe it. Thanks to efficiency improvements, modern processors, and better thermal designs, thin laptops today can be incredibly powerful. Apple's chips proved this years ago, and Windows laptops followed fast. Thin doesn't automatically mean fragile or slow anymore. It just means smarter engineering. Of course, ultra-thin laptops still have limits, but for everyday work and productivity, they're more than capable in 2026. Now let's talk about core count, because this one causes a lot of confusion. More cores does not always mean better performance. For everyday tasks like browsing, office work, and even light creative work, single-core performance often matters more than having a massive number of cores. Some apps simply don't use all of them. So when you see a laptop with a high core count, don't assume it's faster for everything. Performance depends on how software actually uses those cores. Numbers look impressive. Real-world use tells the truth. Here's a surprisingly common myth. People think SSD size affects speed. It doesn't. A 1 terabyte SSD is not automatically faster than a 512 gigabyte SSD. What matters is the type of SSD, the generation, and the technology behind it. NVMe speed depends on the drive itself, not just how much storage it has. So don't pay extra thinking more gigabytes means more speed. Capacity and performance are two different things. And finally, let's end with the most expensive myth of all. Future-proofing means buying the most expensive laptop you can afford. This mindset causes more regret than almost anything else. Technology moves fast. No laptop is truly future-proof forever. Spending more doesn't guarantee longevity. It just increases expectations. Smart future-proofing in 2026 means buying the right balance of performance, efficiency, and upgradability for your actual needs. Not flexing specs you'll never fully use. The goal isn't to buy the most powerful laptop, it's to buy the right laptop. If this video saved you from making a bad decision, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe to Neo Device Lab if you want honest tech advice without the hype, the brand wars, or the nonsense. And let me know in the comments, which laptop myth did you believe until today? I'll see you in the next one.